Okay, let's talk about this. If you're into gardening, you've probably been there.
Oh, absolutely.
You carefully treat your plants for pests. You think, right, I've got this sort of...
Victory for about 5 minutes.
Exactly. And then just a few days later, they're back. Those tiny little pests. It's so frustrating.
It really is like a cycle you can't break.
Especially, I find, if you're trying to stick to organic methods. They reappear.
Yeah. Feels like you're fighting a losing battle sometimes.
Mm.
So today, we're going to dig into some really interesting notes. They're from a source called Notes on Gardening, Pesticide Reapplication and Pest Cycles.
Okay.
And specifically, we're looking at this one insight titled, When One Spray Isn't Enough.
Ah, yes. Very relevant.
It is. And these are personal notes from the author, Ang, who is checking out a new garden space.
Right, so real-world observations.
Exactly. And our mission really is to figure out why. Why do they keep coming back? And more importantly, what do these notes suggest is the actual key to keeping them away for good?
Okay, I'm interested. There are some, critical points in here that might just make you rethink your whole approach to plant care.
Well, the notes actually highlight two main reasons why pests often bounce back, even after you've treated.
Okay.
First, it boils down to the pests themselves. Their life cycles are often pretty complex, multi-stage things.
Right, okay, like eggs, larvae, that sort of thing.
Exactly. And the second reason is, well, it sounds simple, but it's actually a big challenge. Just getting the spray everywhere it needs to be. Complete coverage.
Hitting every little nook and cranny.
Precisely. Often overlooked.
And what I found really fascinating reading this is that the solution Ang points towards, it's not some, miracle cure or new gadget.
No magic bullet, then?
Not really, no. It's more about shifting how we think about it, making it more like, well, something quite routine, actually.
Interesting. Routine like watering, maybe?
You're on the right track. So let's get into those two reasons you mentioned. First, the life cycles.
Yeah, this is key. Ang's notes really emphasize that pests, they don't just exist as the adult bug you see.
Right.
There are often eggs, then maybe larvae or nymphs, sometimes a pupal stage, and then the adult. Lots of different forms.
So one spray might only kill, say, the adults.
Exactly. That's the crucial insight. Your spray might be really effective against the adults or maybe the nymphs, but it might do absolutely nothing to the eggs.
Which are just sitting there, waiting.
Waiting to hatch, and then boom, the problem starts all over again. It's like trying to clear a room when people keep arriving through hidden doors.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
And then there's the second point you raised, the coverage issue.
Mm-hmm. This one feels almost obvious, but it's so easy to underestimate.
You mean just missing spots?
Yeah. Even if you're being super careful, spraying every leaf you can see, getting 100% coverage is, well, it's practically impossible.
Especially underneath leaves, right, or deep inside the plant.
Absolutely. Pests are masters of hiding. Undersides of leaves, in those little joints where stems meet, down in the crown of the plant.
It's like trying to paint a really intricate statue perfectly with just one quick spray. You're bound to miss bits.
You are. And those missed spots become little safe zones, refuges for the pests to survive, and then, well, repopulate the plant later.
So it's not necessarily about being sloppy, it's just the physical reality of it.
It really is. Plants are complex shapes, and pests are tiny and good at hiding. It's a tough combination.
Okay, so we've got these shape-shifting pests with different vulnerable stages, and we can't realistically hit every single one or every single spot in one go.
That's the challenge in a nutshell.
So what does Ang suggest? If it's not a magic bullet, what's the game changer here?
It's really about changing the mindset, like you said. It's less about finding the perfect single spray.
And more about?
And more about persistence. The notes strongly suggest that consistent, recurring applications are often needed, especially with organic treatments.
Okay, recurring. How often?
The source actually makes an analogy. It says, think of it as being much like your daily watering routine.
Wow, okay, so consistency.
Consistency, yes. That regular treatment, combined with keeping a close eye on things diligent monitoring, that's presented as the real key to long-term plant health and pest control.
So we need to stop thinking of it as a one-off battle and more like ongoing maintenance.
Exactly. It's a shift from reactive, pest spraying to proactive plant health management.
And how does that watering routine mindset tackle those two core problems, the life stages and the missed spots?
Well, think about it. If you reapply regularly, say every few days or weekly, depending on the pest and the product,
you're more likely to catch the different stages as they emerge.
Precisely. You might miss the eggs on Monday, but you'll zap the nymphs that hatch by Thursday. You disrupt the cycle before it fully restarts.
Okay, that makes sense. And the coverage.
Same principle, really. It's cumulative effort. You miss a spot under a leaf this time, you'll probably get it next time or the time after.
Ah, so you're gradually reducing those safe havens over time.
Yes. You're minimizing their chances to hide and multiply undisturbed. It's a continuous pressure rather than a single big hit.
That that actually reframes the whole thing, doesn't it?
Mm.
That initial frustration makes more sense now.
Hmm.
When you understand just how resilient pests can be through their life cycles and how hard perfect coverage is,
Mm.
well, it becomes clear why just one spray often isn't enough.
It really does. It underlines why that ongoing sort of multi-pronged approach isn't just helpful, it's often genuinely necessary.
It requires patience, persistence,
Yeah.
like growing anything, really.
Absolutely. It's cultivation, not extermination in one go. And that central takeaway, consistent application, diligent monitoring, treating it like a routine is powerful.
It definitely gives you a practical way forward.
Yeah. And, thinking about this, understanding these complex cycles and needing that consistent, watchful approach is so vital for a healthy garden. It kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it?
How so?
Well, what other areas in your life could benefit from that same perspective? Maybe a new skill you're trying to develop,
Oh.
or a habit you're working on, or even a big project you're nurturing.
Interesting parallel. Like looking for the hidden life cycles or the missed spots in other things we're trying to manage.
Exactly. Could applying that kind of patient, multi-stage thinking and ongoing observation help elsewhere? Maybe we all have things that need more than just one spray. Something to think about, perhaps.